no-fuss recipe that can come together in just 10 minutes. These mini chocolate chip cookies will become your new favorite go-to recipe. So if you want to learn how to make them, then just keep watching. Take a clean dry bowl. Starting with the first ingredient, we will take room temperature unsalted butter, which is soft but firm enough to hold its shape. To this, we will add the caster sugar. You can use home ground powdered sugar, but just make sure to avoid the coarse granulated one. Along with that, we will also add the brown sugar. So you may be wondering why two kinds of sugar and why not just one? Well, it's the brown sugar that gives a caramel-like flavor, and the white one makes the cookies extra crunchy. Now what you're seeing me do here is a method called creaming the butter and sugars. This single step is what gives the cookies a light and airy texture. Next, we will add the milk. Since it's an eggless recipe, it's the milk which helps and adds moisture to the dough in order to help mold it without drying out. But make sure to use room temperature milk and also avoid using water, as it's the milk that can help improve the final color of baked cookies. Next, we will take the sieve and add all the dry ingredients, that is the all-purpose flour. To this we will add the baking powder and baking soda. This helps the mini cookies rise into the perfect dome shape so they don't flatten out like pancakes when they bake. Sieve it all through, making sure to remove any lumps if there may be. Now all you need to do is bring it together, starting with the spatula, gently mixing it, ensuring we don't overmix. Once halfway through, we will add the chocolate chunks, setting aside a few for later use. People often think baking cookies is complicated, but honestly, it's just a handful of simple ingredients coming together. And once you start mixing, you realize just a little love and some basic steps. It's just what you need to make them. Now set that aside and bring in the baking tray lined with the parchment paper. And at this point, you can bring in the little chefs to help out as well. Simply take a tiny dollop of dough and mold it with your fingertips to form it into a ball. That need not be perfect. And that's why your little ones would be best fit to do this. Repeat the same for the rest of the dough. And you can get up to 36 such mini cookies from this batch. But make sure to place them leaving enough space to spread on baking. Once done, we will simply top them with some extra chocolate, but you can skip it if you can't wait for them to bake. And the best part about this recipe is that you don't need to refrigerate them before baking, so you can make them and bake them right away. These will go into the oven for just 12 minutes, but make sure to stand by, because they can burn easily on the slightest extra time in the oven. There's something so comforting about a tray of freshly baked cookies. The warmth, the smell, the little cracks on top. Simple moments like these feel extra special when they're homemade, perfectly baked with an ever so light browning on the top. They look perfectly baked on the bottom as well. I also made an extra batch, and I just had to show you how crispy they turned out. You can almost hear how light and crisp they are. So whether you want to serve them into a bowl for your kids with some cold milk, or have it plain as a snack, these are a favorite amongst all. And when everything's baked and the kitchen still smells like cookies, it's just one of those little things that makes the day feel good. And now for my favorite part. Time to see how they've turned out on the inside. perfectly crisp with just enough chocolate chunks to make each bite feel like a little hug of comfort and warmth. Hope you get to try this recipe. Do write to me in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.